Hi there, welcome back here guys. In last lecture we talked about optional parameters. In this one I will explain you narrowing. Okay, so concept called narrowing. Let's start in our playground.ts and we can do small cleanup here. For example, this comment of the interface we can remove freely. Okay, we have also interface person here. We can also remove it. We have here for now class. Okay, these two functions, log person info, I'm not sure if we will need them later. I will just remove them if we need. We can create them. I just want to clean up my play function. And actually this way we can remove everything when I'm looking at this. Okay, so simply let's remove everything. We'll recreate it as a part of the example. Okay, in our play function, what I would like to do is to generate a random number. How you can generate a random number in the JavaScript is very simple. First, let's create a variable. We can call it random, where we'll assign the result of the math random function. So access here global accessible math, and on the math we can call function random. This will get me number between 0 and 1. Okay. Now I will decide. I can write here if statement or ternary operator. So I can say if this number between 0 and 1 is larger than 0.5 question mark for ternary operator, then assign me to the random hello string. Otherwise, assign me to the random array of one item or maybe two items, 1 and 2. Okay, so depending on the statement, we'll get to the random either string or array, but we cannot know it beforehand. We'll have here the value as we'll run the code. So before, the compiler can only tell that we will get here either a string or the number depending on this statement. So when you will hover over the random, you can see here, you can see this pipe sign here. It's saying here the random can be either string or number. Okay, so that's when you're working with this abstract, with this little bit not abstracting, but when you're working with the multiple times, when the result of the function or maybe of some operation is not certain beforehand and there can be different results, then you can get here multiple types, and that's why you can see here this pipe sign. Okay. Okay, I wasn't talking about the array types yet, so yeah, maybe before narrowing, I will show you a few array types, how you can create an array. So for example, when I will want to create an array of the names, how I can do it, how I can create here a type for this, I can, of course, column, and now I will write here, this will be the array of the strings. So I'll write here string, and this sign here, this square brackets, and this is saying that the names is the array of the strings. And now we can create here array of strings. Okay, so some names, for example. Okay, so this is how you're defining the types for arrays. There is also similar way. Okay, you can create a names too, let's say, or let's say numbers. I will create here array of the numbers. You can do it the same also with the array. And now pointy brackets, and it will say here it will be array of the numbers, like this. And now we can assign here array of the numbers. Okay, these ones are two different ways how you can create a type for arrays. Either you will use this syntax, the variable type or the data type and the square brackets, or you will use here this interface array. Okay, depending on the circumstances, we'll be choosing this syntax in most of the time. Okay, but sometimes we'll go also with this one. We will see why. Okay, so that's how you define arrays, and that's why you can see here the random can be the array of the numbers. Okay, but what I want to show you here, that when we have a random, and let's say in my application I would like to transform this hello string that I will get here, okay, I would like to transform it to uppercase. So on the strings you can usually call the function called to uppercase, okay, so or to lowercase. Actually in this case I would like to uppercase it to uppercase. All right, I will write here const upper, and I will assign here random to uppercase. But you can see here immediately I'm getting here error, and let's hover over, and you will see here property to uppercase does not exist on type hello, which is a string, or array of numbers. Property to uppercase does not exist on type number. So here's a problem. Since we don't know beforehand if we will get here a string or a number, we cannot be certain that this will be string and will be able to call here to uppercase. So here comes the narrowing. How you can narrow type specification is with the if statement, switches, and this concept. So I can write here a simple if statement, and I can check here if upper is a type of the string. How can I do it? I will use here a type of operator. Okay, this type of keyword, and I will check here if a type of the random is a string, so equals to string, then I would like to execute here a functionality. So now I will copy it over, and now I will get here const upper. And now when I will hover over the random, you will see immediately now it behaved as a string. Now it's not number or a string hello. Now it's behaving exactly as the hello string. You can see it here. So that's an arrowing when you will use the if statements. Now compiler has more informations. It knows that you will get here for sure a string. And now when I write here else statement, or I will go simply, I will write here, yeah, let's write here else statement. And I will access here now random, so console log random. Now you can guess which type I will get here, random. And now you can see here, now I'm getting here number array. Because if it's not string, then it must be the second option, which was the array of the numbers. And now I can use here specific functionalities for arrays. When I will write here console log of the random, it will still behave as the string or number. But what I can do in such a case, we can access the common types, what the string and the numbers has in a common, array of the numbers has in common. For example, strings and the arrays of the numbers has in a common that we can use here length property. So I can access here length. You can see this is valid because the length property is available both on the string and on the arrays. So that's a concept called narrowing. Now let's go to the next lecture. We'll be talking about extents. All right, so see you there, guys. Cheers.